Archangel Michael says, "The wind is changing direction, and something powerful is headed your way in silence. You are being watched closely, and every step you take is being calculated." The sound of a car door slamming will mean more than you can ever imagine. You are not imagining things, there is a presence outside your life preparing to intersect with your journey. They're not coming by accident, this is a pre-planned movement shaped by forces you cannot see. The black car is a sign, a symbol, a vehicle carrying not just someone, but something deeply spiritual and shocking. You may have heard or felt subtle shifts in your environment. Random chills, flickering lights, dreams that wake you suddenly with your heart pounding. These are not coincidences, they are alerts, triggers for your soul to be on standby. The black car is not just transportation, it carries an individual who has been guided to you with intense emotion and unspoken truth. They are arriving with information that could change everything in an instant. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Something happened recently in your life that stirred up the spiritual realm. A decision you made or a conversation you had awakened an ancient ripple in time. Now the result of that ripple is headed directly toward you, in human form, arriving in a dark vehicle. They have watched you without being seen. They have asked about you using code names, seeking confirmation before approaching. Now the confirmation has arrived, they are on the move, and the countdown has begun. This is not a warning to cause fear, but to open your senses, because when they arrive, your ability to act fast will define your destiny. You will need to be emotionally and spiritually ready to face a truth that has been hidden for far too long. Archangel Michael says, "Your name was written down and passed to someone in a sealed envelope." That envelope was opened 3 days ago, and since then, a chain of events was triggered. The final stage is the arrival of this black car. Type Amen to get blessing 944. Someone you thought was out of your life long ago is involved in this. They never truly let go of you. In fact, they've been planning this return with the help of someone very close to you. This individual knows secrets about your family, finances, and even your childhood. They've been silent all this time, but they've now decided to come forward, bringing either revelation or destruction. What happens depends on your response. They're not coming alone. There's an unseen force accompanying them, an energy that either wants to test you or elevate you. You've passed many trials unknowingly, and now the real confrontation begins. The tires of the black car will roll into your vicinity at a moment you least expect. It might be dusk, or deep in the night. You will feel it before you hear it. Your spirit will tremble with intuition. Type Amen to get blessing 772. This person was told something shocking about you recently. That piece of news activated a storm in their heart, and since then, they haven't rested. They are seeking a face-to-face moment with you, and no screen, text, or phone call will satisfy this need. They will arrive not to ask questions but to deliver something, an object, a name, a warning, or a gift. It is something only your soul will understand. And the moment they hand it to you, your energy will either rise or collapse. The black car's arrival is the ending of one story and the beginning of another. If you miss it, the consequences could echo for years. If you open the door and face it, you'll unlock a chapter of your life that was waiting in silence. Do not underestimate the power of arrival. Do not ignore your instincts in that moment. You are the chosen recipient of a divine encounter wrapped in human disguise. Type Amen to get blessing 161. You've been feeling an urge to rearrange your space, clean areas you haven't touched, or throw out old objects. That's because your environment is preparing for a spiritual guest. They bring not just presence but a vibrational shift that will touch your walls, your air, your very breath. There are photos or notes you've hidden that might need to be brought to light before they arrive. The black car doesn't come for confusion, it comes for completion. Something you thought you had buried is about to resurface, this time with clarity. They've seen a version of you they thought was gone. They are stunned by who you've become in silence. That's what drove them to plan this arrival. They didn't tell anyone they were coming. Not even the person closest to them knows. Because what they're bringing is too sacred, too volatile, to be shared until it reaches your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 628. There was a name whispered in a conversation behind closed doors, and it was your name. That whisper turned into urgency, and now that urgency has manifested into a vehicle headed your way. The wheels are spinning with purpose, not confusion. Something they carry is legal, documents, photos, messages from a court or a past agreement. What they show you could change your status, your rights, or your inheritance. This isn't about drama, it's about resolution. There is a woman involved who doesn't want this meeting to happen. She's working in secret to prevent the truth from reaching you. But divine timing has already been activated. Archangel Michael says, protection surrounds your space, but you must remain alert. There's a brief window when this visitor will arrive, and missing it will delay what's meant to be yours. Watch for the sound of tires on gravel, footsteps at your door. Type Amen to get blessing 405. Do not expect them to look how you remember. They may appear cold, distant, or emotionally unstable. That's only a surface reaction to the storm they've been carrying. They don't just want to tell you something. They want to unload what has been eating them alive. For them, this visit is not just about you, it's about healing themselves through this encounter. The air will feel different as the moment nears, electronics may glitch, birds may go silent, the temperature may shift. This is the spiritual environment responding to the moment of impact. Their arrival is part of a promise made long ago, perhaps even in another lifetime. This promise is being fulfilled whether you're ready or not. And when the door opens, your life will not be the same. Type Amen to get blessing 919. The dreams you've been having are previews. The voice calling your name in your sleep was not imaginary. It was preparation for what's to come. Someone you loved in a past season is guiding this moment from the other side. They have been working through this person in the black car to bring you a truth that couldn't reach you through normal ways. Now, with every passing minute, the moment inches closer. They may come bearing a box, a folder, or something wrapped in cloth. What's inside is not just physical, it contains energy. When you touch it, your hands may tremble, your eyes may water, your soul will remember. It's not just a car. It's a vessel of revelation. And once the message is delivered, the energy in your life will begin to accelerate. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Your ancestors have been stirring behind the veil. They know what is coming and they are watching. Some of them are even channeling strength through you so you do not faint when the truth lands. If you've been having pain in your back or pressure behind your eyes, that's spiritual alignment responding to urgency. They need you grounded. Because once that door opens and you lock eyes with this visitor, you'll feel the timeline shift. This person was told something about your future that shocked them. They believed one version of your story. But now they're coming to see the truth with their own eyes. They won't leave until they do. There is a key they might give you, real or symbolic. That key opens something in your home, your memory, or your destiny. You'll know when to use it. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Someone tried to stop this meeting. They spoke lies about you to this person, hoping they'd never make this journey. But the black car is still coming, because truth overrides manipulation. Your strength has been tested in silence. Now your reward will arrive in physical form. It will not come with applause, but with a soft knock, a subtle glance, a quiet moment that screams loudly. They are coming with the intention to stay, not just pass through. This visit may stretch beyond hours, it could shift into days or longer, and if you're ready, this connection could open new doors for your life. Archangel Michael says, this is not just a visit, it is a divine appointment. What they bring is both a closure and an opening. And everything depends on how you welcome it. Type Amen to get blessing 559. Prepare yourself. There will be a moment when you must choose to open or delay, to face or to flee. Your courage will activate the blessing hidden in the moment. This is the moment you were born to walk through. You've survived storms to stand here. Now the storm arrives not to break you, but to crown you. Endings are never really endings when they are laced with divine timing. This one is a disguised beginning, wearing the skin of closure. Trust what your soul feels. And when the black car finally arrives, don't hesitate, don't ask why. Open the door, and let your destiny step out. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Their footsteps will echo with meaning, not just movement. Every second they stand in front of you, a silent truth will scream between you both. Your heart may race, but your soul will remain still, because deep within, you've always known they'd return. They've crossed great distances, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, to reach your door. This isn't just about now. It's about everything that's been building in the background for years. Their arrival marks the collapse of secrets and the beginning of raw, unfiltered truth. They won't come with flowers or flattery, they will come with heavy eyes and trembling fingers, holding something they once swore they'd never reveal. You will see the weight in their shoulders, the regret in their silence, the hope in their hesitation. Something they wrote down long ago, be it a letter, a note, or a confession, is still with them. That paper, folded many times, holds the emotions they were too afraid to speak. And now, it's coming to you. Type Amen to get blessing 2022. There is something divine about how this black car moves. It isn't speeding, yet it's unstoppable. It obeys no traffic, it obeys purpose, guided by a higher force to bring this person directly to you. The universe has aligned itself so this exact moment could occur. If anything had happened even seconds differently, this arrival would have been missed. That's how precise this moment is meant to be. There is a woman somewhere crying, because she knows once this meeting happens, her influence will be broken. She tried her best to hold this person back, using emotions, guilt, even manipulation. But the truth has outgrown her lies. This individual could have chosen peace by staying away, but their spirit wouldn't allow it. Something in their heart wouldn't rest. Something in their dreams haunted them until they had no choice but to come. Type Amen to get blessing 1017. They rehearse this moment countless times in their head, what to say, how to act. But when they see you, every script will dissolve, and only truth will remain. They may collapse in front of you, not physically, but emotionally. Their face may not show it, but their energy will scream, "Help me, see me. Forgive me." They aren't coming for pride. They're coming to make peace with the storm they left behind. You are the only one they could never replace. Others tried to fill that space, but none fit. That realization shattered them quietly, and now they are here, seeking something only you can give. They bring a vibration with them. You'll feel it in your skin, in your floorboards, in your spine. It will be a mix of tension and liberation, a beautiful chaos only your soul will recognize. Type Amen to get blessing 636. The moment will not be grand. It will be quiet. Powerful things often are. There may be no crowd, no music, no announcement, just a knock. A presence. A silence so loud, it will feel like thunder. This person has changed in ways you can't see at first. Life has broken them in private, and now they arrive with shattered pieces looking for healing, not the kind of healing you give to others, but the kind only your presence can offer. You may not even recognize them at first. The years, the guilt, the journey has altered their face. But their soul will call out to yours like it always did. Type Amen to get blessing 1444. The black car will park not in front of your house, but nearby. They'll wait. Watch. Gather the courage they never had before. Something in their hand might tremble, a token, a gift, an apology. They may not say much at first. But their eyes will say everything you need to know. They've heard things about you. Some true. Some twisted, but nothing compares to the energy they feel when standing in your presence. They are drawn not by curiosity, but by destiny. You hold a frequency that shakes their bones and stirs their memories. They never found peace without you. And now they've come to reclaim what was buried in time. Type Amen to get blessing February 2021. They will want to explain everything, but words might fail them. You may feel overwhelmed, flooded with emotions from the past. But try to stay grounded. This is your divine moment. You are being watched from above, not just by angels, but by souls who know this encounter is overdue. They are rooting for resolution, for reconnection, for rebirth. Something they say will trigger a memory in you. A moment you had forgotten, but your spirit never did. It will all make sense then. They may reach for your hand, or just stand there, silent. It won't matter. The energy between you will speak louder than words ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 911. This person once made a decision that broke both your hearts. Now they carry the burden of that choice like a chain. But they're here now, dragging it behind them, hoping you might hold the key to finally unlock it. You will feel every unspoken word in their presence. Every apology not given. Every hug withheld, and in one breath, everything will shift. There will be a smell in the air, maybe something nostalgic. Or a bird that flies unusually close. These are signs confirming the alignment of this moment. They came in a black car not just because it's subtle, but because it symbolizes transformation. Black isn't just an end, it's the color of beginnings cloaked in endings. Type Amen to get blessing 373. They've been holding on to something that belongs to you. Maybe not a possession, but a truth. And now, they can't keep it anymore. There is someone else tied to this visit, a third person, not physically present, but energetically involved. They were the cause of the separation or the one who tried to stop this reunion. But their control is broken now. The path is clear, the vehicle is moving, and the visitor is near. You are being asked to be present, not perfect. Just present. Archangel Michael says, your protection is already in place. You have nothing to fear. But you must be awake, aware, and emotionally ready. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Do not share this encounter with many. This moment is sacred, not for the curious or the gossip hungry. This is a covenant moment, written into the scroll of your life long before you understood its meaning. Some things must unfold without interference. Let the moment breathe. Let the energy speak. You might find yourself crying without reason. That's your spirit releasing. It's been waiting for this release. There is freedom coming, not just for you, but for them. And once it happens, things in your life that were frozen will start to move. Type Amen to get blessing 747. You are not alone in this moment. There is a circle of light surrounding you. The journey that led you here was full of pain, but also preparation. You are now standing on the threshold of something profound. Don't be distracted by petty chaos. Stay focused. Stay alert. The black car may come at an hour you least expect. But the moment you hear its engine, your body will know. You'll feel the shift before the knock. And when the door opens, the silence will say it all. No more running, no more delay. Just truth. And transformation. Type Amen to get blessing 1234. This is the final part of the message, and it is sacred. You have been chosen to witness this arrival for a reason. The black car is the messenger. But you are the receiver, the vessel, the awakening soul. There is something beautiful on the other side of this meeting. And no matter what is said or left unsaid, your destiny will rise from this point forward. Trust it. It is already written. The car is on its way. The moment is closer than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The black car is no longer far, it's near. Closer than yesterday. Closer than this morning. Every breath you take now, every beat of your heart, is syncing with the vibration of this divine approach. You'll begin to feel an urgency for no reason. That's your spiritual radar activating. The energy of arrival doesn't wait, it moves in rhythm with divine timing. A shift is coming in your environment. Objects may fall without reason, pets may act strangely. Clocks may pause for a second too long. These are signals: prepare, align, open. This visitor has something they didn't even know they were carrying until recently. A revelation that only grew heavier the longer they stayed away. But they can't carry it anymore, it belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. Your name was spoken in a conversation you never heard. That conversation lit a fire in someone's mind, reminding them of everything they had forgotten. That fire led to the ignition of the car. As they drive, they are going over every word, every mistake, every lost moment. But something deeper is moving them now, not regret, but redemption. Not shame, but destiny. They don't want to ask for anything. They want to return something: your peace, your truth, your rightful place in the timeline of your life. And they know they must arrive humbly. You will recognize them not by their face, but by the energy they carry. Familiar, yet changed, burdened, yet ready. Type Amen to get blessing 6226. They are holding on to something they should have given you long ago. A note never delivered. A confession never sent, a truth that's been boiling inside of them like a volcano threatening to erupt. Now, it has to be said. This visit is no longer optional. It's a necessity. Something higher than both of you has declared it's time. They aren't just showing up for closure. They're showing up to start over. But how it continues will depend on your spirit, your readiness, your recognition of what's truly happening. The sky might look normal that day, but inside your soul, there will be lightning. You'll feel it crack open as their shadow approaches your door. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. There may be others watching, hoping this moment doesn't happen. Because when it does, truths will be revealed and false foundations will collapse. But what's real always wins, even if it's delayed. This is not a meeting for the world to see, this is private. Sacred. Timed with divine clockwork ticking behind the scenes. The person in the black car may be wearing dark clothes, a hat, or sunglasses. Not to hide, but because they are stepping out of an old version of themselves. When they take them off, you'll see what's been buried beneath the years. They aren't the same as they were. And neither are you. But the moment you meet again, a familiar pulse will return. A frequency only your hearts know. Type Amen to get blessing 8188. What they say might shake you. Or it might complete something inside you that's been missing. Either way, you'll never forget it. The vehicle may leave after an hour, or it may stay for days, but the impact will echo far beyond the physical time. It will stretch into your future, shift timelines, and rewrite emotional history. Their hands may tremble as they reach out. But don't focus on their nerves. Focus on the soul trying to reconnect with yours. You'll know if you're meant to forgive. You'll know if you're meant to rebuild. But this moment is not meant to be skipped. It's sacred. Type Amen to get blessing May 2005. They've seen your photo recently. Someone showed them. And in that moment, everything in them collapsed. That image reopened every emotion they buried under distraction. They replayed a conversation from the past that never ended right. Now they're determined to finish it, not with pain, but with purpose. That's why the engine started. That's why the wheels are turning. There's a clock ticking. Spiritually and literally. It's aligned with your heart's readiness, and the moment it strikes, the world around you will fall silent. You may want to ask why now, why this moment, but don't. Just receive it. You are being honored by the divine to witness this moment unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 9991. The arrival isn't random. It's been in motion since the last tear you cried over them. That tear watered the ground they now walk toward. There is a blessing they carry inside them without even realizing. A sentence, a touch, a truth that will free you, but only if you are open. They've tried to run from this day. Took other roads, other cities, other lives. But none of them fit. None of them silenced the echo of your name. Now they've surrendered. The black car isn't just a ride, it's a vessel. Moving a soul who's finally ready to deliver what only they can. Type Amen to get blessing 1144. There may be something they left behind in your life, a token, a message, a scar. That peace is calling them back. And they're finally listening. They aren't coming to haunt you. They're coming to honor the part of you they once hurt. This is their redemption arc, and you are the chapter they can't skip. Your strength is greater now. You won't fall the way you once did. You'll stand, receive, and choose what stays and what leaves. This is divine re-entry. The past coming forward not to chain you, but to unlock what you never got to finish. Type Amen to get blessing 2229. There is something in your home that may respond to their presence. A photo, a light, a plant, something small, but sacred. Watch closely. The divine speaks in subtle signs. They may cry. They may say nothing. But their tears will water the ground of healing that begins the moment they step near. You have every right to protect your peace. But you also have the right to hear what the universe wants to deliver through this arrival. Only you will know what to do. This moment isn't about the past. It's about the ripple that's coming after. And if embraced right, it will shake the ground in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Some people will feel it too. Those spiritually in tune will feel the air shift even if they're miles away. Because your energy is that powerful. You were born for moments like this. Even if you don't recognize their car, your soul will. That familiar pull, that pause in time, that inner whisper, it will say they're here. Their words may be clumsy, or they might speak with complete clarity. Either way, don't look at their lips. Listen with your spirit. You'll know what's real. You've grown. You've healed. And now you're ready for what's been circling your destiny for far too long. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. And when they leave, if they do, it won't be goodbye, it will be a re-beginning, even in silence. Some visits are meant to change you, not to stay forever. Your energy will feel different after. The tension will lift. The pressure in your chest will loosen, something heavy will exit your life, and something divine will enter. Archangel Michael says, this was never meant to pass you by. This was written in the soul of time. What you do next will determine how much light enters this new season of your life. You have done the inner work, now the outer miracle is pulling up in front of you. Prepare. Accept. Transform. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. The story isn't ending. It's rewriting. This chapter is yours to shape, and this arrival is the pen. No more delays. No more fear, the black car is almost here. Type Amen to get blessing 4444.